Please be seated. Graduands, ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you most warmly to UMIST and to this degree ceremony for graduands from the following departments: from Civil and Construction Engineering, Instrumentation and Analytical Science, Language Engineering, Mathematics, Optometry and Neuroscience, Physics and Textiles. Today's ceremony for the award of postgraduate degrees marks the culmination of many months, or in some cases years, of hard work. Over this time, UMIST's objectives have been to produce graduates with a sound knowledge of principles, with an understanding of how to apply that knowledge, and with skills that will enable them to convey and to develop their knowledge and understanding in their careers. All these factors contribute to the employability of our graduates. To reach this stage, all of our graduates have had to overcome many challenges. Most obviously, there were the intellectual challenges of your degree courses. You've had to think hard and work hard. But there were also the personal challenges. Coming to terms with new ways of learning, of studying, and of working at postgraduate level. There were the financial challenges. Today, students are increasingly dependent on contributions from families, on loans, and on income from employment. And we in the universities are increasingly concerned about the impact that this may be having on their studies. Finally, there are the social challenges. Some of you have had to cope with the enormous challenge of coming from another country to live and study in Manchester. Others with the more modest but no less real changes associated with venturing north of Watford or crossing to the wrong side of the Pennines. In meeting these challenges, you have been supported by many people. Some of them are here today, your fellow students, representatives of the academic staff, but most of all, your families and friends. Some of you, as I've said, come from overseas to study here, as have your families to celebrate with you today. You make a particular contribution to the variety and richness of university life here on this campus, and enable us to show to each other that there is more than one way to lead the good life. We acknowledge the contribution of all of your supporters to see you graduate. The Manchester Mechanics Institute, from which UMIST developed, was founded in 1824 by a group of Manchester industrialists to provide the region with the skills required to run and manage the industries which were then the wonder of the world. Ever since that time, UMIST's ethos has been to combine productive industrial links with rigorous academic study. We look at the marketplace, study the needs of industry, commerce, and the public sector, and relate these to the needs of our prospective students. Today, this university is rated 6th in the country for research and 1st outside of Oxbridge in London. It is regularly rated as one of the best providers of graduates by the biggest 500 recruiters in this country. Indeed, a Sunday Times survey published in February this year showed that within 6 months of graduation, UMIST graduates earned the highest salaries in Britain. I'm sure that this achievement is something that today's graduates will want to emulate. We were delighted recently to be called to Buckingham Palace in honour of winning our 2nd Queen's Award for Export Achievement. We first won one in 1992, and now there's a 2nd. And this is rare indeed. You might ask, what is it that we export? And the concise answer to that question is knowledge. More exactly, we earn 20% of our research income from overseas. And of course, large numbers of students from overseas come to study with us, which is a form of exporting knowledge. In 1998, our 175th year, we received a 3rd Queen's Anniversary Prize for Higher Education, and we were the first UK university or college to have received 3 such awards. If you add to that the 2 Prince of Wales Awards for Innovation in 1993 and 94, and the DTI Award for Technology Transfer in 1996, then you can see that UMIST becomes the most decorated university in the UK. Earlier this year, one of the more than 30 spin-off companies that UMIST has produced was floated on the London Stock Exchange, and that was the 3rd such flotation. UMIST graduates can be found in all walks of life and in virtually every country in the world, from the finance and education ministers of Singapore to the leader of the House of Commons here in the UK, from the chief executive of Nissan UK to the TV cook, Sophie Grigson, who incidentally studied mathematics while she was here, not chemistry. All of these things, I believe, underline just what a great university UMIST is. We are clearly making a contribution to wealth and job creation and the growth of the new knowledge economy. I think it is fair to say, therefore, that it is a true descendant of the original Manchester Mechanics Institute. It's hard to imagine, given the buzz of Manchester as a student centre and the multinational and dynamic nature of the city itself, that there is a better place to study engineering, science, technology and management than here at UMIST. Furthermore, the skills that are represented by those of you that are graduating today follow a direct line from UMIST's origins. Manchester was the shock city of the 19th century, forging a new world order in economics and society. Indeed, Karl Marx's collaborator, Engels, was sent to Manchester to learn how the textile industry was being organized and lived just a few hundred meters from where we are now. I should say perhaps yards. At that time, Manchester was the cotton centre of the world and is still central to the textile industry in this country. But our graduates from the departments of textiles have skills far beyond those envisaged by those original founders of UMIST. Skills in management and marketing, in textile design, in science and technology, and in other European languages. Skills that enable our graduates to engage in the global industry that textiles has now become, and to provide a balanced education that is broad enough for a much wider range of jobs. The department has recently secured the award of a multi-million-pound Faraday Centre for Technical Textiles in collaboration with the universities of Leeds and Heriot-Watt, so demonstrating one of the futures for textiles in this country, the high technology of smart and intelligent textiles, as used, for example, in construction and medical applications. I can give many more examples of the successes enjoyed by some of the departments represented here today. The Department of Physics has recently been successful in winning a research infrastructure grant of £16 million against very stiff competition. This money is to be used to purchase an aeroplane that will undertake leading-edge atmospheric research, work that is, of course, vital in our understanding and protecting of the environment. UMIST is noted for having the closest links to industry, and here I can highlight the support that the Department of Optometry and Neuroscience receives, now amounting to almost £1 million, as a result of its collaboration with Bausch & Lomb in the field of contact lens research. In teaching, the Department of Civil and Construction Engineering has formed a partnership with Rolls-Royce in setting up a new master's degree program in project management that will be taught part-time by means of distance learning. The Department of Instrumentation and Analytical Science, a prime example of the sort of innovative, multidisciplinary postgraduate department that UMIST is so good at producing, has similarly launched a new MSc course with £1.25 million of support from the Engineering, Science and Physical Sciences Research Council. So, those of you graduating today are excellent examples of the sort of people we are proud to see as our graduates. You are just the sort of people a modern society needs in order to flourish, and you represent both the tradition and the future of UMIST. May I also wish you every success in your future careers, and invite you to keep in touch with UMIST and with one another through the UMIST Association, the organisation for former students and staff of UMIST. As members of that association, you will be kept in contact with UMIST as well as with one another through the magazine Mainstream, which is issued twice yearly. You will not escape us even if you come from overseas, Branches of the UMIST Association are found in many places around the world. Do keep in contact with us as well. Make sure we have the correct addresses to correspond with you, and visit us whenever possible, although I must confess you will have to forgive us if, as the years roll by, we forget how long ago you graduated. Many of you will stay on, perhaps for even more study, but the world of the workplace beckons. We hope that UMIST will have given you an understanding of how to develop your talents and for the lifelong learning which lies ahead. This is a challenge and an opportunity. No one can graduate today and expect that the knowledge acquired here will carry them through to retirement or even for the next few years. We have been supplying skilled people to industry, commerce, and the public service for the best part of 200 years. We have changed. Our methodology and course content are unrecognizable from even 20 years ago. You have responded successfully to the academic challenge, and as UMIST postgraduates, you should confidently face the future, as we do. So, as we embark on this ceremony, I congratulate you once again. We are proud of your achievements and hope that you will take pride in saying that you studied at UMIST. So, let us now proceed to the conferment of the degrees that you have worked for.
Dean, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Mohammed Ayub Abu Shiwa. Bainam Bastani. Michael Edward Huxham. Kun Pang Ku. Willath Gamawagi Don Gamini Lanarole. Andrew John Markwick. Aminman Tuzu Arya Megat Abdullah. Sarah Beatrix Perkins. Ben Robin Swindlehurst. Haida Tusian Shandiz. Herman Silvio Walser. Beverly Noel West. Matthew Anton Wozniak. Qing Zhang Zhou. And for Master of Philosophy, Belinda Cherry. Polizeni Maveriku. Mohammed Abadi. Jake Guan Ho Go. Terere Nikuzakan, Nuruddin Umar, Demetrius Isarius, Carlos Gilmero Tabado Monton, Kian Ho Tan, Dudi Dorky Thebe, Eleni Vasilido, Sebastian Amazuruti Cortez, Genevieve Biron, Richard Alec Jones, Han Ching Ong, Dimka Meta Stanchev, Jonathan Neil Berry, Mohammed Jamil, Jeanette Josephine Laws, Ayad Abu Shak, Hatem Ali Al-Ghifari, Sana Sayed El-Lishani, Manuel Jesse Godhino, Umar Mohammed Goni, Konstantinos Ianu, Marnita Oliveira Lubis, Gek Piang Shim, Torsten Steide, Sebastian Thurns, Eric George Booley, Ushman Ahmed Chowdhury, Virginie Miriam Aline Couton, Helen Dacres, Timothy John Gilmore Fothergill, Karen Fuller, John Greenhoe, Olivia Eves Frederick Henry, Himanshu Diabua Lad, Emma Charlotte Dorothy Lawrence. Edmund Paul LeBlanc. Kong Yan Lucas Lee. Mark Lehman. Rachel Louise Martin. Gemma Chantil Miller. Richard John Wallage. Ashley Thomas Wilkes. Eleni Zeno. Michel Zagreb. Anatonius Kansounoris. Nalia Prieto Alvarez. Julie Will. Stefan Bogarten. Sata Iswani. Marula Papadopoulou. Catherine Elizabeth Powell. Katie Johnson. John Kleiser. Siu Hung Peri Fung.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Dean of UMIST, I now confer degrees in absentia on those students unable to be present here today who have, under the conditions set out by ordinance or regulation, pursued the courses of study so prescribed and have satisfied the examiners. May UMIST, through sound learning and by the advancement of knowledge, achieve its purposes in the service of the nation and the world. That concludes the ceremony, ladies and gentlemen.
you have a photo with Felix?
I want. Have you returned your